Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the start of the first race in the cycling season. Mapped out around Nîmes and without any notable slopes, this first stage of the 3 days of Provence should end in a mass sprint.
Guys, it's the start of the new season. Let's try to be on the pace right away in order to get the year off on a good footing. Come on, guys!
Immediate counter-attack behind.
It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton. You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The riders will soon be at the foot of the first short climb that counts towards the best climber classification. A short ascent of 600 meters that will see 1 point allocated to the first rider over the top.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen. You are 2 kilometers from the top. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The new climb is approaching for the head of the race. Once more, there will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings.
Courage, on continue. Allez les gars, courage. Courage, on continue. Allez les gars,
He launched the mountain sprint.
Another classified climb is in sight for the head of the race. Once again, there will be 1 point to be gleaned for the first rider over the top.
You'll have to up the pace. His team is moving into the driving seat behind.
The breakaway is losing ground.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Let's not forget that in this event there are 2 intermediate sprints per stage, each earning points for the first 15 riders, and with a maximum of 20 points for the first across the line.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. Another intermediate sprint is in sight for the head of the race, with once again 20 points for the winner of the sprint.
The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez, continuez comme ça!
Another 20 kilometers to go before knowing the name of the stage winner.
Bravo les gars! Continuez comme ça! Continue! Lâchez rien! Allez! Allez les gars, courage! Lâchez les gars! Courage! Courage! On continue! Allez les gars, continue!
The breakaway is holding off the peloton, but it's going to be difficult.
Bravo les gars! Courage, on continue! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars! Allez les gars!
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez, tiens bon!
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort. The line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front. He's just fallen. That may cost him some time in the overall standings.
5 kilometers for the peloton. The sprinters have got their team members riding to position themselves and avoid attacks. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action.
Last kilometer, you've got to sprint! A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
This stage is his. We can say that he's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot. He's amongst the leading riders this year.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today, finishing in the top. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage.
Guys, today it's almost totally flat, except for the final stretch. It should come down to a sprint between punches. Have a good stage. Change of leader in the overall youth standings. It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. You didn't make any friends today. Your attitude will encourage your opponents to attack.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
It's the leader's team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents. The riders are approaching the feed zone. They'll then reach the only classified climb before the finishing line.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The second intermediate sprint is approaching. The winner will pocket 20 points in the green jersey classification.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
He asked his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out!
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
He's moving on to the attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Lâchez rien, allez. Bravo, les gars. Bravo, les gars. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars. Bravo, les gars. Allez, courage, allez plus vite. Allez, les gars, continuez là, plus vite. Allez, les gars, courage. Allez, les gars.
The climb to Sinark Abbey has begun. The gaps are small. Nothing's decided. breakaway over.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. He's the new leader of the overall youth standing.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Only 2 kilometers left. The red pennant is in sight. Another kilometre of climbing for the front of the race.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. He's in sparkling form, and he will climb onto the podium. We can say that everything is going well for him. He will climb onto the podium to...
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. It's the final stage, guys. The profile is special.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We should witness a one-climb race today. The teams of the favourites should manage affairs up to the foot of the Montagne de Lure, from where the front-runners will fight it out to the stage win.
Guys, it's the last day and it's the most difficult. Everything should be played out on the Montagne de Lure, be it the stage or the GC. That's where the time differences will be made. Enjoy yourselves. He has provisionally taken the yellow jersey from us. It's nothing dramatic. The stage is long. Change of leader in the overall youth standings. It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced. It's... Looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton.
The first climb is set close to the start. It should allow the baroudeurs to launch the early breakaway. A first-rate puncher, Quentin Hermans is a rider not to be underestimated on the hilly routes. He notably came second in the 2022 Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
He's a good climber puncher over any kind of obstacle.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
A teammate of great value, Rudy Molar is also a puncher capable of playing a leading role on stages over uneven terrain.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Allez les gars, courage!
Here's a teammate who has everything to prove. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey. He's able to come up trumps on the flat, on short climbs or on mountain passes. But if he's one of 2 riders at the finish, it's best not to count on him.
He's placing his teammates early on at the head of the peloton. There's no doubt that he's ticked this stage in his objectives.
The descent is over for the front of the race. A few more kilometres before contesting the first intermediate sprint of the day.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Allez, plus vite.
Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment.
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
The rider who wins the next intermediate sprint will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey classification. The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça. Courage, on continue.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
Courage.
Hop hop, allez.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Lâche rien. Allez,
Fonce.
continue comme ça.
He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs.
The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first 2 to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. Here we are at the foot of the Montagne de Lure, with a little more than 15 kilometers of climbing. The favourites for the general classification will have ample opportunity to gorge each other and attack to create gaps.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standings.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, continue comme ça.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings. You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
Comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça.
Les gars, on continue comme ça.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
Lâchez rien.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, allez go, go, go! Allez on y va!
Continuez comme
Les
ça.
gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars, allez
Les gars,
vite!
continue là, plus vite, plus vite. Continuez, courage les gars.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Lâchez rien, allez. Allez les gars.
Continuez comme ça.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Lâchez rien, allez.
5 kilometers for the lead riders. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. At less than 3 kilometers from the finish, no one is... Managed to gain the upper hand. If no one attacks, it will be decided in a sprint.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish.
Continuez comme ça.
The front man will soon be under the red pennant. The gap isn't big, so he mustn't fade.
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap. He's amongst the leading riders. He's in sparkling form, and you can...
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today, finishing in the top 5, even though the stage didn't suit.